Hello guys, and welcome for that video. In this video I'm just gonna show how I use generics in my test, and also a little bit how I write my test to not kind of like use a test framework. I used to use Testify back in the maybe a couple years ago, but now just like one function, simple assert function, and I will just show you how I do it now. It might help you or give like some ideas. Okay, so we're gonna start with, like, let's say that we have a simple function which is ordered and t dot return x plus y, and like for use that the constraint order, I need to import golang.org /x/xp/constraint. Okay, and then we define a type tcase, which is also a generic type, constraint order, and which is a struct of x, y, and r or t, knowing that x is like the left value, one of like the operand, and r is the result. So I'm gonna define my test cases. I'm gonna say t for int. It's gonna be equal to a slice of test case of type int, and here I'm gonna have 1 plus 2 equal 3. So I'm not gonna use name attributes, but yeah, just 1 plus 0 equal 1, and here I'm gonna have 3 plus 4 equals 7. And I'm gonna do the same thing for strings, and here I'm gonna have strings, and I'm gonna say I'm just gonna have hello world, and the result is hello world, and we're gonna have super base, and the result is gonna be super base. Okay, most of what we do, we just say, okay, we go and say, okay, t run, it's gonna be int, and we're gonna have a function t testing t, we're gonna have like for test case in range of, this is gonna be about int, so we're gonna have like our result here, have int, and we're gonna have cx plus cy, and most of we say if cr different from r, what we do, we say t filter f, let's say expected but got %d, so it's gonna be expected r, we got and just gonna copy and paste this one. Okay, and here it's gonna be strings, so str strings here, so and yep, then just me check that you know, making mistakes, not to return constraint yeah, too many returns value 9, and oh yeah, I will return t Yeah, okay, so and let's say that if I made maybe a mistake here, that's what I mean, pretty much the way we most people, like the standard way people do that. But sometimes it can be like very tight to just like to go to play with those if, let's say for example, you are uh, validating, like testing like an endpoint, and you're testing the payload, the field of the payload. You're gonna have so many ifs, and sometimes you just want to have a simple function. And how do I do that? So before generics, I think what I was doing something like that. I was using assert. I was doing a reflection actually, and I was doing something like that with any, and I was like if, and I was like if reflect type, I think it's type equal xy. If not, sorry, I would do something like t theta f, because I also need like some the file name and the line, or so I use something like define runtime. So we would have runtime caller 1, and I will say okay, nope, I will say like failed, and here we have like the file name, the line number, and I will say different from v, and so it's gonna be, and I'm gonna use a file path base of f, the line number x and y. So that's pretty much I was doing that with reflection. So it would have it gave me something like t okay, I would say c r okay, and that how I was doing that before, I would say before generics, but now with generics I can just say I'm gonna do something like use comparables, okay, and instead of deep equal I will just use something like, yeah, and this should work too, and yeah, and here it will be comparable. Okay, as you can see, you have the file and the line 37 because yeah, that's why we're missing the L for hello world. So yeah, of course we sparse because everything is perfect, but you might be wondering, okay, let's say that, okay, this is like if you need like some, just like assert like the quality. Let's say if you want maybe like assert that string is another one, you can do something like that, and you can assert strings, I think it's contains, I think S1 is you can do something like that. I think, yeah, and if you need more context, you can add more logs to your test case. Yeah, thanks for watching, and that was pretty much it, and that's pretty much what I use every time now. and thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.